Hey everyone, and welcome to this training for how SaaS companies can significantly increase their ARR with high ticket masterminds for their existing customer base. This is a massive opportunity that any existing SaaS company can do to add significantly more revenue to their bottom line from their existing customer base. And we're going to go through exactly how you can do that in this presentation. My name is Gavi. I'm the co-founder at Fire Consulting, and I'm super excited to dive into this with you today. So I'll just kind of do a quick recap how most SaaS companies are growing. Right, most SaaS companies are using an SDR or an AE model where they're having marketing driving leads into that kind of sales system. So marketing is driving the leads, the SDR qualifies the leads, the AE closes the leads, and then you have your retention and customer service afterwards. And when it comes to increasing ARR, typical growth strategies around ARR are focused on optimization and retention of that system, right? So you're going to build out new product features, work on reducing your churn, optimizing your pricing, improving your product usability, and then as well as optimizing your marketing, your lead campaigns, customer service, et cetera, et cetera. This is how most people are focusing on ARR growth. And there's a great quote from Russell Brunson, who, if you don't know who he is the founder of ClickFunnels, which is one of the fastest growing non VC backed SaaS companies in history. Grew from 0 to 150 million in 3 years, and he says a great line, which was what he used to be able to achieve the massive growth he did, which was the easiest way to grow revenue is to sell high end products to your existing customers. Okay, and this is really the ticket to be able to do this because SaaS products can be expensive. They can be very high cost intensive on it. And this is a way to really kind of turn a cash cow into your use your existing business and just turn into a cash cow by helping solve additional problems for your audience. So the way that it works is as follows. So you have your existing marketing and sales, whatever that you're doing today, that's not going to change. You're going to acquire your SaaS users as you are today. Nothing's going to change. The point is that most companies, the users for their product are a similar niche or business, right? So you may be having a product specifically for accountants, or it could be more general, but it's around a similar theme. So for example, office workers who are trying to improve productivity. The point is that your niche and who's using your product are similar types of people. After they purchase, right, you'll also continue to focus on reducing churn. Of course, that is not going to change. What you're going to do now is you're now going to offer a second high ticket mastermind product to that group, solving another painful problem that they're all experiencing. When you do this, what I'm about to lay out for you, 5 to 20% of them will accept, and that this could be a huge opportunity for your business and for your company, and just an absolute cash cow overall. So the way that it works is as follows. The process is like this. You're going to use the FIRE and the CPSO processes to identify other issues that your existing user base is facing. So you're going to basically get on the phone and you're going to ask them questions to identify what are some of the painful issues and problems that they're experiencing. And once you speak to about 20 or 30 or so, you're going to see a common theme throughout all of them, right? So, because this is coaching, you don't have to have as definitive a product as SaaS. It's one of the brilliant things around a mastermind product, which is as long as you are addressing the overall topic, right, it can be fluid to be able to solve the specific people's issues on the fly. And the way you're going to manage this is as follows. You're going to build this mastermind offer around the issue that they're talking about. So let's just say it's cash flow management for IT companies, right? Let's just give an example. So it's very easy. You bring in a cash flow expert to host the mastermind, and you don't even have to pay them from your operating budget, because you can talk to them about paying them for a percentage of profits. Pay them just from the profits that this generates, and you don't even have to use any additional money for this. It's super easy, super simple. You'll then market this as you would to your existing customer base. And I'm going to show you how the marketing for this is so simple, so easy. It only takes 2 weeks a quarter at most to be able to execute. And if you do this the way we talk about, 5 to 20% of your existing customers will sign up, and then you can assign a team member to manage the community part-time. So it's very minimal resources on your own team. So the way the opportunity kind of breaks down is as follows. So I kind of laid this out 3 scenarios: that we have a pessimistic a percentage of 5% of your customer base, a realistic, which is probably about 10%, and an optimistic, which is 20. So let's assume you have 2,000 existing customers. So if we identify this problem that's worth solving $1,000 a month, right? So again, we're focusing on techniques that's going to help them save $20,000 a month. $1,000 a month is a no-brainer. If it's going to be an issue, it's going to help them grow and make more money, $1,000 is a no-brainer, right? So I'm just going to give this as a nice round number. It could be a little higher, could be a little lower, depending on, well, and we'll help you work through the questions you ask to actually determine the pricing for this. But let's say we're talking about 5% of your user base. That's 100 customers, and that translates into MRR of $100,000 a month, right? Turning this into a monthly product, right? Which translates to an extra $1.2 million a year in ARR, right? That's the pessimistic time frame. Obviously, the optimistic time frame is 4.8 million a year. It's a huge opportunity to be able to just increase overall revenue in the company, again, for very, very minimal time and resource constraints, again, using your existing customer base. And just understand what the time requirements actually are. Is the mastermind, it should be an exclusive group where there's only one time each quarter people can join. So by having a launch window where people can actually join, it allows you to tighten up your overall time frame for marketing, and it does all the great marketing stuff like FOMO, and give people an incentive to move faster, right? And not kind of think about it. So that's the real benefit there. The launch will be 2 weeks, and starts 2 weeks before the final day they can join. So let's say you decide they're going to join February 15th, right? Start the first, and that's it. You do a webinar the first week, you market the webinar, and then the final week you let them know about all the benefits and reasons why they should join, and that the doors are closing. Very simple marketing plan. And then after those doors close, what you're going to do is you're going to have a part-time team member, right, who will work with the expert to run the mastermind, manage the community, and then you'll schedule weekly calls. So basically, that individual will take 2 to 4 hours a week of work at most to be able to manage the community. The expert will also 1 to 2 hours a week at most to be able to manage this. It's going to be a great additional cash cow with very, very minimal resources needed to be able to continue running it. So the responsibility is the way it works. If you decide to work with us to execute this, is that your team will manage the execution of the day-to-day management, and our team will walk you through the hands-on strategy, helping you guide your implementation as well as advising on the entire process for everything. So if you are interested in at least having an exploratory conversation to see if this is relevant for your business, you can reach out to schedule a call either with myself or with my business partner, Amit Fix. And we look forward to speaking with you and seeing if this is a reasonable or feasible strategy to help you significantly grow your ARR this year. So look forward to speaking with you, and we'll talk soon.